Well, I have to start off this episode by apologizing. Yesterday I was recording it, and about halfway through, I noticed that I had my mic muted. So today's transfer special is a short one, and I can only apologize for that. Before we get into the transfer special, we've got to do the season review. And we did the treble this season. Supercopa, check. Copa del Rey, check. La Liga, check. All fantastic and a great season by us this season. I was thrilled with the performance. We kind of overhauled the team this off season, and we kind of changed up a lot of the stuff we was doing, and it seems to have worked out fantastic. Let's go ahead, take a look at the new arrivals and see what they think about it. If Seamau isn't the best at the signing of the season, there is something wrong. He had 31 goals this season. He had 23 assists. Jesus Murphy, it can't get much better than that. A+ for that. And he was the signing of the season. Absolutely deserved it. 11.5 bill for him spent. And great business by us on him. Romeo, A+ on him as well, 7.47. Had a great season as well. Scored a couple more goals than Seamau. Didn't create as much, but it was our central striker, so I wouldn't expect him to anyways. Zivkovic, A+ as well. 3 A+, killing it. Put out a 7.4 average rating. Morelli, A+ on this one as well, 7.35. They loved all of our signings. They didn't hate any of them. Clayson, B+, 7.31. Amqua, B+, 7.08. And I'm going to guess this is where it starts to drop a little bit. Gluger, a B+ as well, 6.93. Definitely came on stronger later in the season than he did at the start. So I expect him to be decent next year for us. Aurelio didn't play hardly at all throughout the first portion of the season, and then came on strong at the end of the season, put out a solid 6.84 as a backup central mid force, and that was a B- for us. Okay, the money is not as good as I was hoping. Sponsorship goes down, broadcast goes down significantly, corporate and hospitality does go up, competition prize money goes way down, and match day commercial and retail goes up. Seamau, Doro, John Baptiste, Vlasic, and Morelli, all the top selling kits. Seamau just racks up awards this season. He's the fans player of the season, young player of the season, signing of the season. Goal of the season goes to Romeo. Top goal scorer was Doro with 34. Most assists was Seamau. He had 23. Most player of the match awards goes to Seamau with 9. Also had the highest average rating with 7.7. Most passes completed per 90 minutes goes to Morales. And record breakers. Romeo with 4 goals, and Seamau most assists by a player in the season with 23. Competition. Doro wins the top goal scorer twice, apparently. What happened? What's the difference? Okay. Spanish goal keep. He's the top Spanish goal keep. African midfielder of the year goes to John Baptiste. Spanish first division goal keep goes to Livakovic, who had a fantastic season. And I racked up some awards as well. I do want to point this out as well because it wasn't listed. John Baptiste breaks the La Liga's record for assists in a season. It's now 18. So, granted, Seamau done better in terms of overall assists. John Baptiste done really good in the league, creating a lot of opportunities for us. Club vision and expectations. Okay, so this is fairly easy. They want us to sign players for the under age of 23. Minimum of 4-year contracts for the first team players. Want us to qualify for the Champions League and reach the knockout round next year. And I think we can certainly do that. Squad dynamics don't care. Well, if my math is correct, I think we have 3 spots opening up for our first team. Obviously, we have the registration rule where we can only register 25 players. And I can't remember, maybe 3 foreign players. I can't remember, not foreign players, but non-EU. You guys get it. There is some registration rules that we have to take in effect. So we have 3 spots. None of them are non-EU spots that are upcoming. And that's because Livakovic is leaving at the end of this season, Vlasic, and Nelson as well. So we're getting a little bit thinner at defensive mid, okay? That being said, don't forget, we have Musa sitting on the reserve side. I do think he is ready to come up to the first team. It's just, I'm trying to decide if I really want to sign a really good defensive midfield player or use Monchu, Diallo, and Musa guy. And I'm leaning toward doing that because money-wise, we don't have a ton, and I plan on trying to sign a really good central mid Mazzala player to come over a day, because I think a day is more of a backup option. I think he's not a reserve. I think he's just a squad level player at this point. He done really good, but I think we can upgrade that position, and we need to because, well, we only have one playing that spot right now. So I'm a little bit confused on what we need to do. Well, I feel like an idiot because I have recorded most of this transfer special with my mic muted, and some things have happened that you guys have missed. Livakovic and Vlasic's contracts have expired. They've left the club. Livakovic is actually retiring, so I'm interested to see what he turns into as a staff member, and maybe we can bring him onto the club because I think we're really going to miss this guy. I think he was better than Morelli last season, in honesty. And the one other player that has left, I think I'm a year or two back, was Nelson. Leicester signed him for a free, end of contract type of deal. I did bring in 2 players, though. Jasheri here is a central mid that's going to be a new Mazzala for us. We purchased him for a fee that can reach up into 25 mil, but a 5-star potential guy that has more potential than a day, I think is definitely going to help out the club. And then the second guy I brought in was a center back, Yaroslav Barta, a ball-playing defender. Morales is kind of leveled off in potential, so I think this guy is going to be a very solid option for us. We purchased him for 16.5 mil, so that's not bad at all. That is some good business, baby. I also called up Musa. You guys may remember him. We signed him in the last transfer special, a defensive mid player. Him, Diallo, and Monchi are going to hold down the fort this season. I think we'll overhaul defensive mid next season. But I'm interested to see how this guy is because he's got some potential. That being said, I've got one more spot on my senior squad that I can fill in. And then the rest of the stuff I want to do this offseason is hopefully sign some prospects. We've got some money in the bank, so don't worry about the transfer budget. I can move some payroll over. But yeah, I think there's some options out here for cheap that I might end up trying to sign just to booster our B team because they just got promoted as well. Well, you remember how I signed that last central mid? I found the actual Mazzala that I want. Demir Task, we purchased him for a sum of 24 mil, and he looks pretty dang good. The only weakness is his finishing, but I do think his long shots and his flair does make up for that. He comes in as a 4-star player, a 4.5-star potential that's already valued at 113. Him and John Baptiste are going to rule the midfield. You know, I mentioned I wanted to sign a prospect or two. I've signed one so far, and I think that'll probably be it. I've signed Francisco Canal here, a 2-star player, 5-star potential. He's a right-wing option, but we're training him as a central mid. He looks pretty freaking good as well. A 2-star player, 5-star potential. I think I said that already. Can't remember, but we purchased him for 2.6 mil, and I think that's an absolute steal for this guy. Well, we're going to do things a little bit different today since, you know, I didn't record the first part of this transfer special. We're going to play a couple matches on screen in the league. Up first, we got Osasuna. We are without Romeo. He's picked up an injury and should be out for 3 to 4 weeks, but we have Clayson. John Baptiste has picked out Doro. Doro gets it to Clayson, who finds the back of the net for our first goal of the season, if this stands. And it stands, so we're up 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. Corner kick, Seamal sends this in, looking for Zivkovic, who gets his first of the season. Seamal on the assist. 2-0. Monchu, corner kick. We scored from 1. Can we make it 2 from? Okay, there we go. 4-0. Anybody feel a 4-0? John Baptiste feels 4-0. Goodness gracious. First of the season for him. And, yeah, this is fantastic. We're making it 5-0 here. Zivkovic from a corner. And he has a hat trick. Burhan is hit it into the box. Seamal gets his head on it. Zivkovic has 4 goals, guys. Has 4 goals in this match. Manchu plays it to Burhan. We look to make it 7-0. Jesus, Murphy, guys. This has been a beatdown in Doro. He wants in on the action as well. 7-0. Burhan's had a couple assists in this match. I don't even know how many, but seems like he's been on quite a few of them, doesn't it? And he has. Who's taking this? I have no idea. Looks to be Doro. Maybe Manchu, one of those two. It is Doro, steps back, and he's on the brace now, 8-0, thumping. Oh no, we're going to give up a clean sheet. We are going to give it up. Well, I knew we had got better this offseason, but I just did not expect it to be this much better. Rosas to Seamal, first of the season for him. Rosas on the assist. It took us a little bit longer today, but we're up 1-0. Can we get 2-0 before the halftime whistle? Seamal says, yes, sir, we can. Second of the season. He's on the brace. Doro on the assist. Oh, lovely way to start the season. Valencia have been better in the second half, and I just really want to keep the clean sheet, especially after giving up that 1 goal. Okay, just start from here. Unfortunately, we don't keep the clean sheet. It's 2-1. And Valencia are certainly back in this match. It's just hitting to the box, and for some reason, Morelli can't get a stop on that. Oh no, Valencia are red hot, and it's 2-2. Well, unfortunately, we don't get the full 3 points after having a breakdown in the second half where Valencia was much better than us. Well, before we get out today, I want to find out who we're playing in the Champions League group stage. Oh, baby, we're a 1 seed. Okay, so we're in Group B. And the second team is... Okay, not exactly what I wanted. And the 3 seed is one of our former clubs, Gladbach. And we know that they're a pretty dang good side, so this is going to be a tough group. Okay, there we are, guys. Group B. It's definitely going to be a tough contest between the top 3 teams there. I do see us being able to make it to the knockout round, though. And one final thing I wanted to take a look at to see where we're projected to finish. And second place, that's not bad. I do apologize once again about having my mic muted for most of this episode. Hopefully the 2 matches made up for that. If you enjoyed this one, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.